Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, April 18, 2025. Mercury heads back into your creative solar house today, where it will visit until May 10. Mercury was just recently in this sector, from March 3 to the 29th, but couldn't complete its transit due to a retrograde backup. In the coming weeks, you'll be able to move fun projects and pursuits forward. You'll have more confidence in sharing your ideas and thoughts with others, and you may very well stand out for your unique viewpoint or intelligence. Today, bonding with someone is likely to take place on a mental level. While it's not a time for getting definite answers, there is so much activity, interest, and intrigue going on that you can't help but enjoy yourself. Some uncertainty might even add to the appeal just for now as Mercury heads into alignment with Neptune. Healthy escapes can help refresh your thoughts, and interesting ideas can emerge. You tend to be a more humorous, spicy, and feisty one. However, the cosmic flow today will most certainly put you in your feels. Being in touch with your emotions is a beautiful thing, and understanding them from both a spiritual and intellectual perspective will teach you so much about who you are, what you want in your partnerships, and your true ultimate needs. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, will hold hands in perfect conjunction with Neptune. This will help you to look at the bigger picture of your life and relationships. Peer within. Your creative blockage will begin to lift. Ever since the beginning of March, you may have slowly lost the inspiration to continue working on your passion projects. You may have become overwhelmed with everything else going on at work and home. Thankfully, the second half of the post-shadow period for Mercury retrograde will encourage you to refocus your attention when Mercury re-enters Aries. It will be so much easier to direct your mental energy back to your passion projects and creative ventures. You could even start confidently pitching your ideas again. There isn't much that you can't incorporate into your schedule when you are focused on the task. You may not want to be like Rocky and drink raw eggs in the morning before running up the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum, but you can arrange to get up an hour early and go for a jog before you get to work. This kind of effort will help you manage the influences of the planetary alignments at this time. If someone you know comes across as secretive today, take heart. This can be, in part, a result of this day's vibration, as this is a common effect of this essence. Try to recognize that everyone, including you, has times where privacy is what feels best. And it really hasn't got anything to do with anyone else. Allow the other person the time they need. They'll be back in the swing of things by tomorrow. A day after the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, retrograde back out of Sagittarius, the Moon returns. While this is an ordinary monthly visit and something that every 4 weeks brings a chance to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, a day after Juno left, this is a chance to capture her resolve and the resolutions that she has helped you work on over the last 2 months. This is also going to ensure you have your finger on the pulse and ear to the ground during a lot of shifting conditions over the next few days. While Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, retrograde back out of your romantic sector within 3 days of each other and both turn direct last week, Mercury returns today, while Venus is still another 2 weeks away. Venus is waiting for Mars to return to and settle back into an adventurous part of your chart, while Mercury returns to once again give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page. Aries, today brings momentum, but ask yourself where you're truly going. Your quote of the day: energy without direction is just noise. Your color of the day is fire orange, igniting clarity and boldness. Lucky numbers: 1, 9, 18. Focus your drive into something that feels meaningful. Someone may test your patience. Choose your battles wisely. Small wins today matter more than grand gestures. Trust your instincts, but pair them with intention. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome, and let's take a few deep breaths together and settle into the energy of April 18, 2025. This is your space to pause, reflect, and receive whatever messages the universe wants to send your way today. No matter where you are emotionally or mentally right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Let this moment be a small act of self-care, just you, your intuition, and a few cards to help guide the way. The first card that comes forward today is the Knight of Cups. This is such a heartfelt and tender energy. The Knight of Cups often speaks to the romantic, the dreamer within us, the part that still believes in beauty, connection, creativity, and meaningful emotions. Maybe you've been feeling the pull towards something that lights you up inside, a new connection, a passion project, a conversation you've been longing to have. This card suggests movement, often emotional movement, like when we finally say something we've held in for too long, or when we follow a creative impulse that's been whispering to us for weeks. It encourages you to move toward what feels good, not just what looks good on paper. Let your heart lead a little today. It might surprise you with what it knows. Next, we see the Eight of Pentacles, a gentle but focused energy of dedication and craft. This card often shows up when you're deep in the process of becoming, whether that's mastering a skill, improving something in your day-to-day life, or simply becoming more intentional with how you spend your energy. If you've been putting in effort lately, even if it hasn't paid off just yet, this is your sign that your work is being seen by others, by the universe, and most importantly, by yourself. Think of it like quietly tending a garden. You won't see growth every day, but trust that it's happening beneath the surface. This card reminds us that small efforts, repeated with care, become something beautiful and lasting over time. Keep going, you're building something real. Our third card is the Three of Wands, which brings a sense of anticipation, expansion, and readiness for what's next. This card is all about standing on the edge of something new and feeling both the excitement and the unknown stretching out before you. Maybe you've made a decision recently, or maybe one is coming up soon. The Three of Wands says, you've done the prep work, you've laid the foundation now. It's about trusting what's ahead. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. It's okay to be both hopeful and nervous. That's what growth feels like. Think of a time in your life when you took a leap and later realized it changed everything for the better. This could be one of those moments. Now we have the Queen of Swords, a card that brings sharp clarity, strong boundaries, and deep truth. This queen doesn't play games, she values honesty, both from herself and others. Today, this energy may be asking you to check in with your truth. Are you speaking up for yourself where it matters? Are you cutting through the noise and tuning into what's real for you? The Queen of Swords also reminds us that wisdom often comes from experience, even the hard-earned kind. If you've been through something recently that challenged you or forced you to grow, know that you're not weaker for it, you're wiser. Use that clarity to guide your choices today, and remember, speaking your truth isn't harsh, it's healing. Finally, we draw the Star, and what a beautiful way to close this reading. The Star brings hope, renewal, and the quiet, sacred belief that healing is always possible. If you've been heavy, disconnected, or uncertain lately, this card is a gentle light in the dark. It whispers that no matter what has been, there is still beauty to be found. There is still magic in your future. The Star invites you to dream again, not recklessly, but bravely. To imagine better days and believe that they're coming. And not just because you wish for them, but because you are actively moving toward them, one choice, one breath, one soft moment at a time. So today, with the Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Star in our spread, we see a journey of emotional exploration, dedication, growth, clarity, and deep hope. It speaks to someone who is balancing both heart and mind, someone doing the inner and outer work, someone daring to believe in what's possible while honoring what's real. If any part of this message resonated with you, maybe a card, a word, or a feeling, share it. What are you working on right now? Where are you feeling pulled forward? Or maybe you're still figuring that out, and that's okay too. Let's open up the comments and support each other through these little life pivots and breakthroughs. Remember, you are not behind. You are re-unfolding in your own time. Your journey, with all its layers, is sacred. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Keep trusting that where you're going is worth it. And most of all, don't stop believing in the quiet, powerful magic of your own heart.